We brought you all in today specifically because you recently saw the Jordan Peele film, Us.
Yes, oh my gosh, the movie was so good.
I thought it was great. You know, I had to go back and see it twice.
It's mind-boggling and mind-twisting. I felt like I needed to go see a psychotherapist after I saw that movie.
All right, so for anyone watching at home, if you haven't seen it, fair warning, there are gonna be a lot of spoilers.
Click off now.
You should watch the movie before you watch this video.
What we're gonna do is take a look at 22 memes from the movie and get your thoughts as we go.
I didn't know memes were a thing with this movie, okay.
Why 22 memes? Is there something significant to the movie?
1111 is a number that comes up a lot, so I guess 1111 plus 11 plus 11 makes 22.
The Tether Communicating in Us movie.
That one was really funny, because they don't know how to talk.
That could have been the inspiration to the Tether. He's like, we could turn this into a horror film. This is terrifying.
Nobody, the white girl Us movie. Literally doing flips in her bedroom for no reason. She was just celebrating being untethered, so she's like, F it, let's do some flips.
The white girl in the movie. I thought that was the most random thing in the movie. This chick just flipped. Later, they're like, oh, okay, that's a fighting skill she's gonna have.
Man, internet come up with all type of ideas for everything, you know, I'm telling you. They make it funny, too.
Us, directed by Jordan Peele, 2019. Mariah Carey did it first! Yes, I keep snapping. I'm like, yes!
Oh my god.
I love that. Because that's how it was in the movie, where there's just these intense fight scenes and you're like, oh, okay, because they're the same. So the fight has to be dramatic.
They got the music in the back and everything.
Oh, is this the Parent Trap?
Parent Trap, the iconic movie.
A little bit of a different approach.
That one's really good because Lupita plays two characters in the film, and scissors are just a weapon they use a lot in the movie. So yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
They're not giving too much of the movie away. They're giving just a subtle, they're giving just the surface level of the movie.
Jason's clone. That is Joker.
Oh my god, this one's so funny. Okay, I remember the fire.
I mean, the fire part is correct.
Oh my gosh, Bretman.
We can just add Bretman into anything. He just fits.
I heard a theory that that Jason was switched at one point too, and I was like, it's bullshit.
Trying to explain hashtag Us movie to someone.
You could do something.
This is like me.
You want.
Trying to explain the Us movie to someone? Yeah, that's about how I sound.
It's kind of like an icebreaker now. Have you seen the Us movie? And it's like, let's talk. To hear people try to explain what they think, what it signified, golden.
Me waiting for my tether. Yo, honestly, that was me. And when I was at home after the movie, I looked in the mirror and I was like, yo, what if I turn the other way and my reflection doesn't move? I was so ready to just hit anything after.
Get ready, girl. I mean, yeah, a gun will beat scissors, yes. Imagine if there was double the Kardashians. There's so many of them already.
Bitch!
Honestly, I was questioning everything.
Bitch!
Keep your reflection in check.
Bitch!
Yes! Me as dude. I was like, you better not even try, dog. I was like, because if you come after me, I know your weaknesses too.
Me walking past every mirror I see after watching Us the movie.
But literally, dude, I was walking around shadow boxing, just to let them know if you're trying to come out the window, there's gonna be problems.
If you're gonna walk past a mirror, you don't know who's on the other end. You need to fight them so they don't come out and steal your life.
Damn it.
When me and my tethered first meet.
You are handsome. I was just thinking the same.
So confused.
We are sexy. We are sexy bitches, yeah.
I understand that one.
I haven't done that one yet, but that's a positive spin.
I'd do that. Yeah, you're coming to rip my head off, but looking good, Doug.
So of course we have many more to show you, but as of releasing this episode, Us is currently the highest weekend opening for an original horror movie ever, as well as the second best domestic opening for a live-action original film after only Avatar, earning over $70 million in its opening weekend.
Ooh, yeah, he killed it.
I was really excited for them. Like, everyone was very like it was he's just so good sort of thing. Like, we want to see what he does next sort of thing. So it was like, we're gonna jump on this.
Jordan Peele's vision for this movie was to have like a black cast be in the forefront of a horror movie because he's never seen it before. People actually want to see that because, I mean, the screen looks different for the first time, so I'm pretty sure that's why everybody wanted to see it.
So overall, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was different. I thought it was fresh. It gave you a lot to think about and try to understand.
The acting was phenomenal for them to play their tethers and themselves and like just convey the emotions. So I just think overall, it was good. I'd recommend to watch it just for sake of discussion.
It's not a horror movie. I think the trailer was scarier than the movie. As I was watching it, I was a little bit disappointed because I was really excited to see it.
Last movie, out of context spoilers. 11/11, the Jackson, this elevator mascot. Yep. That seems about it. That's the movie summed up.
Out of context spoilers are kind of on the same track as these memes. It's kind of an inside joke or like an inside thing between people that have seen it. And at the same time, it like won't spoil it for other people.
The ballerina, see yourself in the mirror.
If you like watch the movie, you're like, oh, like that's from the scene where they meet and that's like the end.
This is definitely a creative way to talk about the movie, for sure.
If you're not planning on seeing the film or haven't watched the film, it's kind of fun to just be like, what the hell does that mean?
Oh, honestly, she deserves this award.
She was playing two different characters, but they were so vastly different. Like, just their mannerisms about how they carry themselves and her voice. Oh my God, her voice.
Lupita had a fantastic performance in that movie.
She said, do you need an actress for this movie? She was so good. It's like, she was like, you need someone to bring it to the table. And boy, did she bring it to the table.
Jason, when you locked Pluto in the closet.
Bitch. Bitch.
That part of the movie was so good.
Bitch.
Oh my God. And then his mom came right behind him and was like, psych, you thought.
Lupita Nyong'o's getting in the car at the end.
Yeah, dude, you went crazy because that's not, she knew.
That was beautiful.
I feel like that was all of us at the end of the movie. Like getting into the car like, okay, bitch, yep, you did that.
Yo, that's on point right there. She looked over her son like, the little son looking at her like, no, this ain't my mom. What's going on here?
Jason looking at his mom like us the movie.
Yes, exactly. He was like, hold up.
Yeah.
Like, hold up. This is my mom? Oh, this is my mom crazy. That was my face too. I was like,
that's not a clip of the film because that's spot on.
Tethered, trying to be normal after they killed everyone.
Yeah, really, like, okay, so you killed everyone, now what?
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what I also thought. Like, how the f are they gonna even run society after this? They can't even f***ing talk right.
There's still more, but as you can see, there were a lot of funny memes to come out of such a scary movie. There were also memes about how other people would react in that scenario, what must be going on in the life of the tethered, and so many more.
It's the layers of it. I felt so many emotions. I laughed, I was spooked, like, I was confused.
When you scroll through whatever social media platform you're on, like, yeah, there's gonna be some sort of meme around the most popular thing at the time, and right now it's Us, so it's gonna get the meme treatment, and it's just part of how it goes.
This movie had like a lot of aspects that are just like so easily memeable, and I kind of think Jordan Peele, I think he knows that. People kind of deal with intense topics through humor, I feel like, so that's a like way to break up the big chunks that he's trying to like get across in this film. He's been around like online culture so much that I feel like he knows this is like what's gonna advance his movies.
When Adelaide started snapping off beat, that's when I knew something was off. My people are always on beat.
I didn't know if it was intentional or it was just like You know, she was offbeat, but it definitely was a red flag.
I just thought like, oh, like she's a mom, and like our mom's really ever on beat. Like,
Us movie has taught me that scissors are the ultimate ironic symbol.
The whole movie's about duality. I mean, they're sharp too, so it's like they cut. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, I see it.
They are two symmetrical sides united for a single purpose. Didn't have to get that deep, that quick on me, bro.
Each group of people are pointing fingers at another group and blaming them for the problems in the country, but as Us movie depicts so vividly, when you point fingers, you have three pointing back at you. We as Americans are to blame. It's us, ourselves to blame. I love Jordan Peele. Yeah, see? Just the opening of discussion. This is beautiful.
He's like, what are y'all? She was like, we're Americans. That's what we are.
I like this. I think I agree with this one the most out of all the theories because they made it so specific to America, too. There aren't tethered all around, like, the world. It's only the United States. And I think that was, like, a specific choice that Jordan Peele made.
Jordan Peele was kind of trying to say that, unfortunately, people think that they have to fight and push others down to get ahead. And I just don't think that's the necessity.
We are Americans. Say it loud and clear. Us. Us. We're our own worst enemy and won't stop until the world is unrecognizable.
I definitely kind of agree that there is that like symbolism in which us also is referencing U.S. as in like our own country. It makes you like question things and how the film relates back to current times.
They're making it sound so negative. We might do some questionable things, we might do some bad things as a country, but like, so do other countries. Like, we're not the only ones. Instead of looking down on where you were born, appreciate it and use your luxury to help others.
Us movie is probably all over Reddit with breakdowns, Easter eggs, and theories. And if you think I'm gonna sit in the crowd on a Friday night and read about this movie I watched, then you're psychic and you should play the lotto.
I want to be entertained with the movie. I can't enjoy the movie if I'm in there trying to dissect the whole movie like.
That's what I was thinking throughout the movie. I was like, I gotta go look at what that means, or you know, like Jeremiah 11:11. I was like, if that's a Bible verse, I need to go find that and see what that says.
I went to my car, I watched a video, I went home, I watched a video, and on the walks, I was looking for my freaking tethered. It was bad.
After the movie, like, we went back to my friend's house, and we were just like, we had a big circle. We were like, okay, so what do you think the movie's about? And like, we just all talked about it for like 3 hours.
There's a lot of underlying meanings in this, like holding her hands across America. There's a red suits. There's a part where her head's getting pushed into the glass table. People were saying that's symbolizing the glass ceiling. I like watching stuff like this, like stuff that starts conversation is my favorite, and like probably why I do the show too, because like that's all it's about, conversation.
So finally, after seeing some of these theories that other viewers have come up with, what are some of your own theories that you have found around the movie?
Man, I always, I mean, even before the movie came out, I always say the government out here cloning people. I mean, they are cloning animals. So why couldn't they clone people?
You can see how like the main cast, they all like fight off everyone and everything, and the rich people die instantly. I feel like it was just kind of like more about classes and how some people are literally eating raw meat and don't have access to water or fresh food, while others are on the surface just like getting work done and buying Lamborghinis and have all this house and stuff like that.
The most blatant one is you are your worst enemy. Us coming together, of having to work together, of, you know, stop being so divided, and just, I think that overall, because we look at each other as like enemies a lot, and it's like working together gets more done and is like for the greater good of people.
I think this movie's about is definitely us Americans, and he said us because like it's like the whole country together, and then second level being us as human beings and our own demons and vices. It's just a really like deep movie, and there's a lot of meanings, and I feel like I can talk about this all day.
Thanks for watching this episode of Generations React, and shout out to Sammy Smith and Tommy Strickland. Hey everyone, Lauren, producer here at FBE. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you want to help support the channel and look at doing it, go to shopfbe.com, where we have t-shirts and hoodies that help bring videos like this to you guys. Bye guys.